There's cottonwood trees growing right on the beach. This is Stearns Park in Ludington. There's a lighthouse as the entrance to the harbor where the ferry comes to. There's the library in Ludington, locust trees in front of it, and the post office. This is sort of the equivalent of a Midwest beach town. Ludington became the Mason County seat in 1873. It was moved from the village of Little Sable, a vanished village. Formerly called Pierre Marquette, Father Marquette. Oh, Mr. James Ludington, it's named after him, the timber baron. Well, they've got some nice little flower pots. The first permanent Euro-American settlement. Mason County, 1847. Bearcats-One family moved to the mouth of the Pierre Marquette River. They lived in a driftwood cabin near the Ottawa village of, oh, I can't pronounce that. And look at this red brick courthouse, Macon County Courthouse. This lush green lawn. Never seen one of these for a decoration. It's the first ME church. What does ME mean? That's a nice statue in front of the library. This is downtown Manistee, Michigan. Nice flower baskets and lights. This is downtown Manistee, Michigan. The Vogue Theater. A neat old building, look at that. Manistee, Victorian Port City. Let's check out the Riverwalk. I'm guessing this might be a party boat. There's a marina. Oh, it's a nice little park with swings, benches. Look, they even have grills where you can cook your fish, I suppose. Or have a hot dog cookout. It keeps going. This is looking inland towards downtown. The first Manistee. This boat was lost in a storm with 25 passengers on board. An ice storm. Now here's another marina condo area. Wow, look at this neat docking area. Have a nice vantage point from up here on the walkway. Still on the Riverwalk. Where do these people hang out when they're not sailing? Look at this speedster. Is this a ski boat? This answers my question. Where do the people on sailboats hang out? At the Riverside Motel, of course. And this would be Charterville. Let's go fishing. This is neat because it has different levels. Fishy whipped? Wow. How does that happen? Oh my God, here goes the party boat. What a sexy rig there. Wow. I wonder what one of those things cost. You don't need to ask. You need to, oh, if you ask the price, you can't afford it. And that's the old adage. Wow, that is fancy. Yes, it is. The sheriff's boat looks a bit humble. Look how this weaves its way along the river. The fun is unending. And there it goes. For some reason it paused. It looks like it has these side directional jets. And look at this shack. What a contrast, huh? $1 million yacht and a humble little shack. Here it is, the dangerous shack. Smoked chubs. What is a smoked chub? And look at the outside here. The paraphernalia hanging on the wall. What's going on in here? There's been some drinking and gambling, it looks like. Pot-bellied stove keeps you warm in the winter. In an era before refrigeration, they would harvest ice. Look at this big chunk they've got cut off. Shingle mills. The palmy days when shingles were king. And the shingle weavers made money galore and spent it with a lavish hand. Ah, the good old days. The shingle. Hellison shingle days. They had a shingle weavers union in town. Wow. There's the lighthouse and the river entrance. It's amazing how far this walkway goes. And there goes the fancy boat out into the lake. Where are they headed this time? Another harbor, another day. Is there some kind of oil line or something out there? Don't know. This is a elevated walkway. There's a steel structure and planks that you can walk at the lighthouse. And the red roof Coast Guard station. A dune called Creeping Joe. This was a stable dune. It had trees on it until 1884, when the local Democrats were celebrating the victory of their national party over the Republicans. They were so enthralled by their victory and their celebration, they went up on top of Canfield Hill, which is the dune. They had fireworks, red lights, a street parade, and a torchlight procession. They caught the vegetation on fire and burned it all off. Then it became a moving dune because no trees were there to slow it down. It became known as Creeping Joe and gobbled up 2 houses. Wow, look at this. They're having a forest festival here sometime. Hey, I'm all the way at the end. The carnival is in town. All right. I think they're setting it up. There's the lighthouse guarded by the mighty lion. Look at these little shelters out here with the cupolas on top. Isn't that neat? Looking towards town, and here's the Coast Guard station with one of the ship's boats, what do we want to call it, in dry dock. They're made out of a marine grade aluminum, all aluminum. Probably very expensive and very tough. And there you go. Out into Lake Michigan. Look, it's got a swell just like the ocean. The wind has died down. Thank goodness. Look, you can walk out to the lighthouse and run back. There's the entrance. Here's the breakwater. And the beach, such as it is. Here's another beach over here. I would say that this came off a large ship. Whatever your thrill-seeking may be, your hunger, or your pleasure, it's all available right here. That's my style right there. Or maybe this. Look how they assemble this thing. All kinds of rides. We got the City Hall jailhouse. Oh boy, the little kitty's gonna get a real thrill with this. The Sizzler. Look how they transport this stuff. Got a golf cart. Schmidt Amusements, Standish, Michigan. And this is probably where they live at too, in these RVs. That's a, looks like a veterans memorial. And here's the bridge where the highway is, Highway 31. There's a big old ship. Why, it's the city of Milwaukee.